Panther Molares is 36. Both fighters 6 feet even. Slight reach advantage of an inch and a half for Rocco Martin. Back inside now to Joe Martinez.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Next bout tonight, 3 rounds. This in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu artist standing 6 feet even, weighing in at 171 pounds and 19 bouts. His record, 14 victories, 4 defeats, and 1 draw. Fighting out of Curitiba, Brazil, here is the Panther, Sergio Mораes. And across the octagon, his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, also a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. He too stands 6 feet even and weighed in officially 170.5 pounds. His professional record, 15 victories with 4 defeats. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, here is Энтони Rocco Martin. And your referee in charge of the action is Rob Hines.
Kayla Harrison all fired up as usual. Rob Hines, not so much, but ready to do his job tonight. Rocco Martin.
All right, gentlemen, here we go.
Minus 240 favorite against Sergio Molares, who comes back at plus 190. Molares is in black. Rocco Martin is in blue. Immediately touches that lead leg of Molares.
To the calf. We've seen it. It's the new thing. It's like the trend in MMA, you know, it was the leg kick for a long time. Now it's that low calf kick. Molares pressuring. Just wait for him to start bombing, because it's coming.
Molares, 3-time Jiu-Jitsu world champion, as a black belt. Defeated Chrome Gracie at the 2008 World Jiu-Jitsu Championships. And less than a minute in, we hit the canvas clip.
Here we go. Both guys extremely confident in their grappling skills. We're going to find out right now. Rocco Martin staying on top. He's out of danger of that guillotine.
You heard the Martin corner call for him to fight that grip of Sergio Molares. Is he out of danger here, Paul?
Yeah, he is. You see, Sergio Molares doesn't even have his hands fully locked up right now. That right arm is moving around. He's just holding him down here until he figures out where he wants. Does he want to try to angle and actually keep the guillotine? Does he want to take that underhook on that left side and try to work his way back up? Look for a sweep? He's kind of just stalling and hanging out and figuring the situation out right now. And so is Rocco. I mean, I know he's stuck in there, but I think neither one wants to make a big mistake down here on the mat.
Rocco, it seemed like, protested to the referee, Rob Hines.
Do you think Sergio Molares colors that goatee?
It's a good question. I'll get back to you on that.
Let me know.
Rocco Martin said even when he watched Sergio Molares on the grappling circuit, he felt like he was more of a control and point grappler there. Molares giving...
Let's start to improve, gentlemen. Let's improve.
Time to work here. Hines issues a warning.
Yeah, and justly so. I think this is one of those positions, we talked about it earlier, where the ref is justified to be like, okay, you guys need to improve. And he's being a great ref. He's letting them know. I'm warning you. Bang. And then he lets him up. That was good work there from the referee.
All right, back to the feet. Just over 2 minutes here to go in round one. Don't forget, main card hits at the top of the hour here live on ESPN+.
Tony, excuse me, Rocco.
Careful.
Has already landed these 3 calf kicks, and I can see some redness already forming on Sergio's calf. It does not take long. There's nothing there protecting you. It's not a huge muscle. It's just bone and that calf muscle, man. There you go, going for it again. That's a smart move there from Rocco.
Power corner for Rocco Martin, Mike Brown, Ron Larson, Thiago Alves. Whew.
Big body kick there from Mораес. Good feints there from Rocco, getting Sergio to react. That's where that calf kick will come right back in. He gets him to react up top. get him thinking about punches. You see how Sergio really steps heavy on that lead leg as well. There it is again. I'm telling you, a few more of those, John, he's going to switch his stance.
And now Mораes returns fire, lands the calf kick to that lead leg of Rocco Martin. Less than a minute now to go in the round.
It's amazing that has become the new thing. You know, it was always about kicking the thigh and shutting the thigh down. And now suddenly, you know, one person does it and everybody starts realizing, wow, this is much harder to deal with than a regular leg kick. It's the evolution of the sport.
Well, and in your last fight a few weeks ago, you hit a couple of those and pretty quickly disabled that lead leg of James.
Yeah, I think that's, you know, that was the key to victory. And I was pretty busted up myself from James Vick's calf kicks as well. I told him that after. I'm like, man, I was hiding it well, but those things hurt. So I know both these guys are going to be hurting in the morning.
Looping left hand from Sergio Mораes, unable to land. Competitive first 5 minutes, round 2. Coming up.
It's our soccer. Tomorrow on ESPN and FS1.
Warriors Rockets, Wednesday on ESPN. Presented by State Farm.
What a win for the Houston Rockets. They beat Golden State again.
The Warriors look to reverse the trend. But do the Rockets have their number? Warriors Rockets, Wednesday on ESPN. Presented by State Farm.
MLS is back. A Soccer Sunday doubleheader. Line them up. You know the deal. It's our soccer. Atlanta United versus FC Cincinnati, followed by LAFC versus Portland Timbers. Tomorrow on ESPN and FS1.
Right back here, round 2. Paul Feller, any major takeaways from either corner? Thiago Alves seemed to think the body of Mораes might be open for Rocco Martin.
Yeah, I think so, but I think if I'm Rocco, man, I'm digging in on that calf. I'm feinting up top, I'm using my jab, but you see, it's going to be harder to do now because Mораes knows he's got to come out, he's got to take charge here in the second round.
And that was the message in the Mораes corner.
Yep.
They want forward motion. They want him raising the guard and moving into striking range. We'll see if
being himself. That's the Sergio Mораes that we know. He's wild. I'm telling you, it's that leg kick. He's already ginger on it now, right? Delicate on it. It just ruins your day. That kick ruins days. But since you are attacking low, if you miss or your opponent is aware of as you're about to throw it, you can be timed and cracked. Because usually when you land the kick to the thigh, you angle off more. You have to. Well, you can't angle off as much or you're going to hit all shin. You got to stand in front of your opponent. So I think that's going to become the counter to that. Is starting to time your opponent, letting it land and landing your left hook or right hand over the top.
It's good analysis out of you. About a minute gone by here in the second of a possible 3 rounds of our featured prelim.
I'm wondering too, John, we saw Sergio on the scale yesterday morning and he was not happy. He was happy he made it, but he looked like he was hurting to make that weight. I'm wondering if that's affecting him a little bit today. Had a little bit of a rough cut, something went wrong, maybe not feeling himself. Could be a lot of factors, but hate to say, he seems a little sluggish right now. I don't know if it's the calf, but that's there all day right now for Tony. Excuse me, Rocco.
Nice right hand lands for Sergio Mораes. He's got the hands clasped behind the back of Rocco Martin.
Rocco Martin, yes. There you go. Remind me. And he switches it up. He goes to the thigh there. Nice jab there from Rocco. I think he can start letting that go a little bit. I think the calf has really affected Mораes. I think now Rocco can start letting that jab go. Look for that 1-2. Then he can always go back to that calf kick. I think if he wanted a takedown now, too, with how that leg is feeling, he can probably score it.
Yeah. Rocco Martin has yet to attempt a takedown as we cross the midpoint of this second round.
Head kick.
It looked like Mораес landed that left hand partially.
See, the danger in ever letting your hands go with Sergio Mораes is he's a wild man when he counters back. And he doesn't throw traditional punches, right? They're from his hip, they're wild, but they're powerful. So it's a big risk to step in there and start throwing 2-3 punches at a time, because he's coming back with 2 or 3, and they're not coming from traditional angles, and they're going to hurt if they land.
Mораes made his UFC debut at UFC 147 in 2012. His only loss since to the newly minted welterweight champion Kamaru Usman.
Right over here.
Rob Hines saw something he didn't like here.
Yeah, it looked like that during that flying knee, he missed the knee,
How you doing?
It kind of front kicked a little bit.
Time.
Nothing serious.
Take a second. Catch your breath. You ready to go now? You
He
sure?
wants to go. That's
okay.
a smart move. He doesn't want the pace to
Sergio,
slow down.
watch the cup.
See, he goes for this,
Okay, ready?
and it just skimmed off the cup when he went for that flying knee. Didn't feel good, but it wasn't a full flush. It wasn't like a roundhouse to the cup.
Rocco landed a jab. Mораes counters with a big right hand over the top. Martin said something to him after the fact. But Rocco wisely wanted to keep this thing going and not give Sergio any time to rest.
Yeah, you don't want that momentum switch. And the same for Rocco is Mораes. Even though you're the one that got injured, you're allowing your opponent, who seems to be affected by what you're doing and maybe a little fatigued, to get back into this fight. Nice jab there from Rocco. See how he's covering up top? That's where his corner's saying, hey, I think the body's open. When he shells up, that's the perfect time to throw a roundhouse or even a knee up the middle. Oh, man, nice leg kick from Rocco Martin.
Well, Mораes appeared to be frustrated a moment ago as Rocco Martin continued to circle, and then he paid for the emotions by beating another kick low to that lead leg.
And you can see the swelling on that leg now. See, there's where you got to try to do it. As Rocco's throwing that calf kick, you've got to try to lunge in and beat him to the punch with your hook, an overhand, whatever it is. But it's high risk because you've got to eat that kick to the calf. And that sucks. Yeah.
Oh, nice landing left hand there. He's been close to landing it flush a few times. Unable to do so. Final 10 seconds of round 2. Rocco Martin presses forward, eats a straight right from Mораes.
There we go.
You could take the treatment of your ulcerative colitis in a different direction. Talk to your doctor about Xeljanz, a pill, not an injection or infusion, for adults with moderate to severe ulcerative colitis. Xeljanz is the first and only FDA-approved pill for moderate to severe UC. It can reduce symptoms in as early as 2 weeks, improve the appearance of the intestinal lining, and provide lasting steroid-free remission. Xeljanz can lower your ability to fight infections, including tuberculosis. Serious, sometimes fatal infections and cancers, including lymphoma, have happened, as have tears in the stomach or intestines, serious allergic reactions, low blood cell counts, higher liver tests, and cholesterol levels. Don't start Xeljanz if you have an infection. Your doctor should perform blood tests before and while taking Xeljanz and monitor certain liver tests. Tell your doctor if you've been somewhere fungal infections are common, and if you've had TB, hepatitis B or C, or are prone to infections. You could take your UC treatment in a different direction. Ask your gastroenterologist about Xeljanz.
Tony.
All right, back live in Wichita, Kansas. Rocco Martin and Sergio Mораes. Round 3 is brought to you by P3, the official protein snack of UFC. These fighters have combined to win their last 5 in the welterweight division, Paul. Huge opportunity for both men right here, right now.
Absolutely, but I'm seeing a lot of frustration in the face, in the corner of Sergio Mораes, and confidence in Rocco Martin's corner. He's landing the jab. He's consistently landing that leg kick, whether it be to the thigh or to the calf at this point. We're just seeing, and he's avoiding that big shot, and so is the ref at that good footwork there from the referee.
Oh, Mораes loads up on a right hand. Martin able to move his head. One underhook here for Rocco Martin. We'll see if he attempts his first takedown of the fight.
At this point, round 3, you're winning with the strikes. I think he's smart to stay in the clinch, land a few shots, and get out of there. He's just got to avoid these big power shots from Sergio Mораes. Because even in the third round, he touches you with one of those crazy overhands that he throws, it could put you out.
Just one career win by knockout for both Sergio Maraes and Rocco Martin. Martin's came last October at UFC 229, a huge knockout of Ryan LaFleur.
Yes. Oh, there's that calf kick again. I'd like to know, too, I'd like to talk to Rocco or his corner after the fact. I wonder if that's something he just felt in the moment, or if that was something coming into this fight that he saw on the tape of watching Sergio Maraes, that he was like, that is absolutely going to be there for us. And you see he's phantom checking a kick that's not even coming now. That means he's really worried about the damage to that leg at this point.
And Maraes' offense has been a little bit predictable and limited on the feet. It seems like Martin seems to know exactly what's coming and is able to retreat and get out of the way.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got good footwork, and he's using his jab. He's using it as a rangefinder. It's not devastating, not busting it up with him. He's just touching. Touch, and then he finds that leg. Scoring points, intelligent fight, gets out of the way of these big punches, and then comes at him with his own.
All right, let us bring in the coach, Trevor Whitman. Trevor, what do you got?
You know what? I think it's a basic throw. If you look at Rocco's got upper body motion. He's always in rhythm. And when we're looking at Mораes, and I know these calf kicks have done a lot through the fight, but he's plotty. He's walking on his heels. He's very readable. So the key here is who can move faster in these positions. And I think that's a big difference. You got to know how to move your feet.
Acute analysis there. Thank you, Trevor Whitman. Just over 2 minutes now to go in round 3. Maraes loads up on the right hand, appeared to partially land. Well, for those of you just joining us, welcome to Wichita, Kansas. Bonus prelim coverage here. John Anik alongside lightweight contender Paul Felder. This is the third and final round between Rocco Martin and Sergio Maraes. Main card coming up in a few minutes, Paul. But a pretty competitive fight here at welterweight.
Yeah, it's been good, but it's been all Rocco Martin, in my opinion. He's landed several, maybe more than several calf kicks to Sergio Maraes' leg. He's used his jab, his footwork, he's angling off, he's getting on his bike when he needs to avoid these big bombs of Sergio Maraes, and Sergio has been frustrated. It's on his face. You can hear it in his corner. He's not landing these shots. He hasn't been able to get any takedowns here in the second, third round, and you can see it every time you see his face and he misses. He's just a very frustrated fighter right now.
And perpetually loading up on that right hand. More often than not, he hasn't landed it. Maraes unofficially 19 of 79 in terms of his significant strikes thrown and landed.
And you see Martin not getting baited into any of this. Sergio's waving him on, doing all kinds of stuff. But Rocco staying the course, using the game plan, not getting affected by that.
You saw we might
big takedown there.
We might see a late one from Maraes. He gets it. 33 seconds to play with here.
Yeah, he looked at the clock. He was like, okay, I got 30 seconds to not get submitted by this stud of a black belt right now.
5 takedown attempts for Sergio Maraes, landed 3 of them. There was an early submission attempt from Sergio Maraes in round 1, but Rocco Martin wasn't in any imminent danger. And he certainly got the better of the striking exchanges. Got mounted briefly by Maraes.
Yep.
But Anthony Rocco Martin looking good tonight. And he should extend that winning streak to 4. Official decision coming up next.
MLS is back. A Soccer Sunday doubleheader. Line them up. You know the deal. It's our soccer. Atlanta United versus FC Cincinnati, followed by LAFC versus Portland Timbers. Tomorrow on ESPN and FS1.
Rockets, Wednesday on ESPN. Presented by State Farm.
All right, scorecards are in. Joe Martinez with the official decision.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges. All 3 have it 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision, Anthony Rocco Martin.
All right, the winning streak is now 4 for Anthony Rocco Martin. Congratulations. You get the better of Sergio Maraes.